Hello, everybody. It's one of those days where it's cold outside and I'd like to get things fixed. One of the projects to fix is the glass on this Google Pixel phone. It was out with us when we were doing a drain line outside, and a rock must have been hit by the hammer and splintered, shoved a stone up into the back of the camera glass on this phone. And this phone is from Verizon, so it's got one of those tempered glass shields on it, and I just want to replace it. So I took off the back cover of the phone, and once I got the back cover of the phone off, I could really kind of see the damage, the pinprick and the fractures and stuff on it. And I had stopped at the store and picked up one of these translucent high quality glass kits, and I'm going to break a Q-tip and try to get this off. And then I remembered that I had watched a video, because there were very few videos on how to do this on the camera side, but I'd watched a video on how to do it on the front side of the phone, and they taped the fractured glass to get it off. So I just grabbed some tape and put it on. I broke a Q-tip so I could get it thin enough to just work under the edge, particularly not where the flash, not where the camera itself is and stuff, just so I don't accidentally scratch it. I've never done this before. They make it sound like it's pretty doable, so I thought, well, I'll buy this glass kit with this high translucent glass, and I'll work at getting this off. I was amazed that there wasn't another video or two out this on how to change this glass on the camera. I found a few, like I said, that do the front screen. Found a couple guys that do it with a razor blade. Boy, I'm not that brave. I'm going to use a piece of wood. But anyways, here I go. I'm doing it. I got it off, and at this point, I'm just going to start cleaning things up, and I'm going to take a little bit of air and blow off any glass that's on it. Now, if you don't have an air line like I do in a shop, feel free to use a can of compressed air, or even just blow across it and get it off. But you don't want to leave any shrouds or little micro pieces of glass. I think for that reason, I'm going to bring back the tape here too. And I guess so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tape up the old piece. I'm going to tape up the old piece just so I don't hurt myself or accidentally run into it again here. Tape on both sides will hold it together and I won't lose any pieces. Then I'm going to take one more piece, and I'm just going to kind of lightly blot over the area just to make sure there's nothing that I missed. I'm going to use the stickiness of the tape. So, heaven forbid, I don't want to put another piece of glass under the piece of glass I'm putting on. This original glass seemed like it was on there rock solid, so I was quite impressed with how well it came off with just taking a Q-tip and getting a little bit of air gapping underneath it. And I think with the wood, I'm not going to hurt it. The kit I bought has several of these camera glasses in it, and it has a glass for the front side too. I'm going to save the glass for the front side because, knowing me, there'll be some point where I'll wreck that too, and I have to do it. But there are videos on that if you'd like to see it. These kits each come with a micro cloth, and you can wipe these things with alcohol. That's what the kit tells you to do, and that's what some of the people did with the videos that I saw on the front screen. So again, I'm going to take their little micro cloth here, I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of alcohol, and then I'm going to really make sure that I've got this thing as clean as I can, get my finger marks off it and stuff like that. That happened when I took it off. Once I've got it really, really clean, then I'll set this glass on it. I was thinking that, when I was getting into this project, that, it might be a little difficult to get the glass off. Well, as you can saw, I did that in under 2 minutes, especially with the Q-tip and a piece of tape on it. And then I thought, well, how fragile is this new piece of glass, and how long does it take to adhere? Amazingly, once I got this package open, which you can buy this at certain stores like Walmart, you can get this at Amazon. I was amazed that it said once it's applied, it only needs like 30 minutes and it's good to go. So the adhesive sets really, really quickly, folks. I'm trying to take it off here without touching it, just so I don't get my finger marks on it. And I'm also just going to set it on top. I'm not going to press it down until I got it set in the right position. And then when I press it down, I'm going to do like direction set. I'm going to use that microfiber cloth to kind of push it down evenly, because I don't really need an air bubble in my camera area. So I'm going to take this cloth again, and I'm just going to push it down nicely on the top with a firm amount of pressure, not crazy, because obviously I don't want to break the glass again, and we should be good to go. I'm mildly impressed at how well this went on for my ability and my talent, but maybe a lot of people think it's kind of silly to put a video out on replacing the back camera glass on a Google Pixel phone. But here it is, folks. Now all I got to do is clean up my case, wipe it down, get any crap out of that, and then put the case back on it. You know, today it was, I think, 7 or 8 degrees outside. It's just a lot of stuff that I could do outside, but it's just awful cold on the farm, and I didn't really want to. So inside, that's what it is today. It's inside jobs. So this afternoon, I'm getting this case put on here now, and my phone's going to be up and running in 30 minutes. Good for another, 10,000 hours of talk time on it. It's a simple project to do. If you do break a glass, grab one of these translucent kits, get yourself some tape and like a toothpick or a Q-tip that's wood, and slip it under the screen, pop it free, have a little alcohol, and one of these micro cloths that come in the kit. Clean it up and put it on yourself, folks. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, following along on our Homestead channel as we keep showing you great recipes and new reviews and products that we're doing. Thanks.